What's going on, people? My name, of course, is iLogixHD. Welcome back to a very special video on the channel. This is the first ever official look at the brand new season of NBA Live Mobile. Yes, you heard me correctly. This is going to be a banger, of course, presented by the EA Gamechangers network. Today is a very, very special day. We've got a lot of screenshots to go through, a lot of stuff to discuss, and of course, we're going to get it to you as soon as possible. So if you're new to the channel, recommend subscribing for more content like this. And of course, leave a like on the video if you do enjoy it. Comment your thoughts down below and any questions you may have. And yeah, what else is there to do but get straight into it? As you can see, this is the first screen you're going to see when you load up that NBA Live Mobile. Now, it's not going to be exactly in order to how your experience is, so keep that in mind. But it's just the way I wanted to discuss it. We've got a lot. I mean, we've got live events, we've got campaigns, we've got players, we've got sets, we've got all kinds of things to discuss. I mean, it's probably about 20 odd screenshots to go through, so let's get straight into it. The first one, of course, is your splash screen, your start screen, and all that good stuff. And of course, we got the Greek Freak on the main page. It's looking banging. So tap screen to play, we are going to indeed. Let's move on to the next one, and it is, of course, your brand new home, your NBA Live Mobile 21 Season 5 home screen. It's crazy to think I'm saying Season 5, but as you can see, it's great for completing live today and player sets. As you can see there, you've got the live pass being shown there. It's sort of a little teaser to what we got. We got a Porzingis there as well. Limited time events. You got live today, campaigns, season, PvP, showdown, leagues, and on the left hand side you've got the store, the my team, the sets, and the auction house, which is available at level 15. It does say there. So at the top, doesn't really seem like much has changed. You've got your NBA cash and all that good stuff, but on the left hand side you've got that, which is looking very, very nice. And this is your brand new home screen. So that's the situation. Now you're going to be thinking, well, you know, it's a home screen, what else you got to show me? Don't worry, we've got a lot to show you. So we're going to move into the next screenshot now. What is that? It is to check out the objectives. Let's start off light. Let's go with the objectives and warm up into the big boy stuff. Objectives are important, and of course it's going to be sort of your I think tutorial, your best way to start it, your training camp and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's check out the objectives. It's as simple as that. Short little screenshot, let's move on. It is your objectives here, 0 out of 7, the training camp goals. Complete 2 training camp drills and you're going to get an upgrade TE. I think that's going to be an upgrade team maybe. But yeah, as it says, complete these training camp objectives to make your team even stronger. Check back daily for new objectives and more rewards. So of course you're going to use the objectives as you go through the game. It's that simple. Yeah, pretty good. I see some coin rewards there. 7,500 looking kind of nice, but also we can get rewarded by the looks of things, some packs, possibly some players and all that good stuff. Anyway, moving on to the next one. This is interesting. This is the new live today. Now, as you can see, we've got a lot of events there looking pretty tasty. There's a coin one there I can see, and a few others. You can't really tell a lot of them. The trade up one, I think that's like the trade up logo there, but that's how it's set up. Looks like you're kind of on a basketball floor. It sounds weird saying it's a British person, but you know what I mean. And you've got all the different icons there. So let's move on to the next section, and that is the Welcome to the Ultimate Draft. Now, I should have shown you the live events first, but I'm too excited to not show you this section, but here we go. Welcome to the Ultimate Draft. As a franchise owner, it's time to draft your first player and begin your own Ultimate Team. Interesting, Ultimate Team, sort of a reference to FIFA there maybe? I don't know, you let me know. But also you got Mert as well, Madden Ultimate Team. So interesting they've gone down that road, but some good nice situations there and little references to the other games that they own. But anyway, let's continue and see what we get. It's a screenshot. Congratulations, you've selected RJ Barrett, your draft pick. Soon you'll be competing in seasons, campaign storylines, fun daily events, showdown and PvP matches. So that's a little teaser of what the content is coming to bring. Next, let's open a pack. Open a pack to meet your new teammates. But we can't because we haven't got that yet. But what we do have is some little tasty screenshots that's going to make you feel a little bit better. Campaigns is what I'm talking about, of course. Rising Stars campaign. We also got a coming soon there as well, which is going to be interesting. But this is how it's going to look in the campaign. So I'm assuming based on what I've received, if you click the Rising Stars, moving on, what do you get when you open up the Rising Stars? You're going to get this sort of situation. Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6. It's not in order to what I should have done, but you know, it's logics. It's what you come to expect if you've been a subscriber and you've been rocking me for that long. I don't do it in the classiest way, but I do it in a fun way. So we've got Volume 4, Volume 5, volume 6 there. And if you move on across, there's your volume 1, your volume 2, your volume 3, volume 4. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. But this is inside it. Now, I believe this is inside the Rising Stars campaign. Now, you're thinking to yourself, well, this isn't giving away enough information. I kind of want to know what's inside the actual campaign. Don't worry, I've got you. Here we go, moving on to the next one. It is campaign number 1. Mark Cannon there, Chicago Bulls, baby. You've got some coins, you've got a Greek Freak style pack. Now, I've got a funny feeling, I don't know. It looks like a pro pack with the Greek Freak on it. And you've got some NBA tokens there. I think they're Showdown tokens. I'm not sure, again, it's just speculation. But at the end of it, you're going to get a 71 overall Mark Cannon player there. Now, that is the first piece of card art you've seen for the new season. You've already seen the pack. I believe that's a pack. It's got to be a pack. But you also see a player for the first time ever. Silver 71 overall, Mark Cannon. Now, you're thinking, okay, I want to see some more juicy players. Don't worry, your boy got you. Your boy got you. As you can see, 25,000 coins there on this one. This is the next screenshot, of course. You've got, now, again, these tokens. What they look like to you, it's got a retro feel, right? 5 times. They are flashback tokens. That's going to be very, very useful for what we're about to showcase. Now, there's another Greek Freak pack. I wonder what that is. That's going to be your premium pack. I'm banking on it. Your boy's banking on it. Moving on to the 75 overall Ja Morant. Looking pretty tasty. I mean, what's not to love? 3 cards at the start of the game. Things you love to see. 75 overall point guard. I'm interested to find out what that thing is in the middle there, because they've got a few icons at the bottom of the card. I don't know yet. I kind of want to figure that out. But that's that one. Moving on to the next screenshot. It's another player. It's another player. We've got another pack there. We've got some stamina that you can pick up. And I'm going to butcher the name, but it's Tybal. Tybal, I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, the UK boy. Hey, what do you expect? What do you expect? But, yeah, very, very nice indeed. So that's the campaign situation. If we move on to the next screenshot, what have we got? Oh! This is what I should have shown you earlier. It's the live today stuff. So as you can see, the coin blitz looking pretty nice. Indeedy, indeedy. You've got an XP blitz, which is what's on the right hand side there, just peeking there. And this is of course from that live event section that I showed you a little bit earlier. Looking pretty nice, but you must be a user of level 5 to do this. And you're going to get a coin blitz pack on your first win. Standard procedure. Moving on across. This is interesting. Central Division. Must be level 5 again. It's not giving away really that much to you. But you're getting a Central Division pack. I don't know what this is, but I'm pretty interested to find out. Remember, if I'm going too fast, I want to keep this video short and sweet to a certain extent. You can always pause it and have a little investigation, you know, CSI job on it. It's fine. I'll move with it. But Central Division is what we got there, which is looking pretty nice indeedy. Moving on. What we got next? Oh, we got limited time events. Now, this is something that is weird to me. I don't know what's the crack here, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's got your progress. Complete training camp to unlock a Porzingis. Well, that's already from the start. You know, you saw on that home page, that home screen, you had the Porzingis. That's the boy. That's the boy. You're gonna do this. This is sort of like your training camp. I believe this is your training camp. This is how it looks to me. You got shooting, passing, first objective. Now, you're gonna unlock 3 new teammates, it seems, if you manage to get to that 3rd stage there to add to your squad, which is nice. I like that a lot. So that's that. That's the training camp. I know that is. I mean, you know, it doesn't take a guessing man to understand that. But moving on, next up, we've got the sets. Now, this is going to be interesting. There's so much to go through. Now, we've got the basic trade-up sets. Trade up to get better players and improve your team. 65 to 69 overall. 70 to 74. And then I think that's going to be maybe a 76. No, I can actually read. I need to learn to read. It says on the end there, 75, 75 to 77. Your boy's a little bit flustered, you know, I'm too excited. But that's that situation. Now, what I want to note as well, if you haven't already spotted it, I mean, if you've got a keen eye, you already know. But you've got alt modes there, ALT modes, just in case you don't understand the British accent. You've got the core mode. You've got the live today and the player set. So there's 4 set sections. Now, what does that mean? 4 set sections. I don't know. Maybe they're going to add more in the future. Maybe that's just how it's going to be for now. I really don't know. But what I'm interested in is you've got your basic trade up, you've got your advanced trade up, and it's looking pretty nice. So I like that indeed. As you can see, you've got progress there. So you're going to need to trade 65, 69 overall players. You need 6 of them to then get the... well, actually, maybe it's bronze to get... Yeah, I think it's going to be 6 bronze to get the 65 to 69. Then it's going to be a few silvers in the 65 department higher to get to the 70 to 74. Yeah, that would make sense. And then a few 74s, or maybe even 70s to then get to the 75 to the 77. You know what a trade up set is. You don't need me to explain it, but that's just how we're rocking. So moving on to the next one, and it is an interesting one. You know I said about the alt modes, ALT modes, but look, this is what I'm saying. Now this is where you need to pay attention. You've got Showdown exclusive, Scottie Pippen, looking pretty nice. From early, you're going to have some grindable sets to do with your gameplay experience. Exchange Showdown tokens. So you need Showdown tokens for this one. Winning in the Showdown mode. That's how it's going to work. You also got an arena exclusive as well. And, well, if it ain't the boy, if it ain't Chicago boy, I don't know. But, yeah, looking pretty nice. Looking pretty nice. They got a nice little Bulls theme going on there. I like it a lot. Arena exclusives. Of course, the Worm 1010. You like it a lot. Exchange PvP tokens from the core arena leaderboards, and that's how you're going to get that. So the ALT modes is going to be where you're going to find your PvP sort of section, right? Now, this is where it gets really interesting, because as we progress through, you're going to see some difference in the sets. The sets have got a lot to offer this season, and that's what I'm really hyped for. Moving on to the next one. What is this? Player sets. Now, this is interesting. Now, it seems like you can get a Chicago Bulls player, you can get a Cleveland player, a Detroit player, a Hornets player, Miami, you know, all of that good stuff. And, well, what does that mean? When you say that you can get that, it says exchange team tokens. So this has got a bit of a Madden Mobile vibe. If you've been rocking with me for Madden Mobile, you watch my streams and stuff, you know we always grind the sets. And by grind, you know, it's a pay to win business. But, hey, we have a lot of fun on there. So this has got a bit of a Madden Mobile vibe, and I like it a lot. So, exchange your team tokens obtained from live events to get players from that division. Now, it seems like you can really focus on getting the players you want from the teams you want. If you want a theme team, so a Lakers team, a Chicago Bulls team, a Cleveland team, you can really make that happen, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Now, hey, you're moving on to this one. This is an interesting one. It's the positions. Now, I'm saying about these situations when you've got your theme teams and stuff. You know when you go into a pack opening or whatever, in my case, and I'm like, I really need a point guard, I really need a shooting guard, a small forward, a PF, you know what I mean, a centre. Why haven't we got that player? We need that player. Well, you can actually exchange position tokens to get players for that position. I'm all for it. I like that. That's a nice little setup. We haven't really seen that from the sets recently, so I'm all for it for the new season. It's a banger, absolute banger. Moving on to the next one, and this is kind of interesting. We've got the exchanges section, and this is in the live today. So have you seen, we've already done the alt modes, we've done the player sets, now we're in the live today section. Now, what's interesting about this is, you got the game of the night exchange, so we know the game of the night's back. You need to note that down. You got the live coin token exchange, we saw that from the Blitz earlier. You've got the live XP, we saw that from the live event earlier. You've got NBA Great token exchange. Now, this one's interesting. It says there, it's just slightly out of the picture, but campaign to get exclusive NBA Great players, or Greats players. Check back often for new players. So you've got these brand new live today exchange sets. I'm liking it a lot, and here's another version of the player sets. So you know we're not just favoriting the certain teams here. Now I'm going to branch back into this and go a little bit further. You've got the pack. Look at this. This is the first ever time you're going to see a theme team pack. There isn't the premium pack or the pro pack or whatever pack that Greek Freak pack is. It's a Lakers style pack. 67 plus overall. Very nice. You've got the Lakers tokens. You've got the daily live tokens. Hey, what's not to like? 67 plus overall player from the start. I mean, soon that could become obsolete. You know how it is. The game moves very fast. But for now, for the early grind, I'm all for it. And hopefully it gets updated on the reg. If it gets updated constantly, I'm all for it. Your boy don't complain about that. So let's move on to the next one. And that is live today again. Now, I said about historic greats or the NBA greats, you know. And what else I said? I said flashback, didn't I? I mentioned the flashback tokens, but there you go. Flashbacks are back in NBA Live Mobile for the new season. Flashbacks are there. Exchange tokens obtained from live today. Campaign to get the exclusive flashbacks players. Check back often for new players. I can't even talk. I'm too excited. But yeah, so that's that. I wish I could dive into all these sets, but I can't. But hey, it's looking pretty fun indeed. So finally, we got the live coin token exchange. So as you can see, it's really got the Madden Mobile vibe to it. You've got 4 different colours there. You need all 4 to then redeem for the 5,000. Bit like your Madden Core sets. If you've seen the Madden Core on Madden Mobile, you know what I'm saying. That is the situation. So I thought I was done in terms of content. I'm not, because we do have some extra stuff to show you, and I've had to do a second round of recording to make sure I can get this to you. But as you can see, we got some first look at elite players. Yes, you heard me correctly. The brand new elite players in NBA Live Mobile Season 5. We start off with a Curry baby, a 2020 to 21 NBA based elite. As you can see, it's looking pretty fire. That speed, that agility, all of that good stuff. The mid-range, the 3-point. I don't want to keep you here for too long. If you want to, pause the video, take a look at this card in depth. There's no active boost, no bench boost, so don't worry, I'm not covering nothing. But 6'3", standard procedure. Card's looking pretty good. And yeah, all in all, what's not to love about the Curry card? So we're going to move on to the next one, and it is a Jimmy Butler as well. 85 overall. Miami Heat have been doing a mad job in terms of their last season. Obviously, just falling short to the Lakers, of course. But 2020 to 21 NBA base elite, looking pretty nice as well. That speed's pretty nice. The agility, not so much, but Jimmy can certainly hit a mid-ranger. Not so much a free throw, but overall, it's a good-looking card. Well, there's not much to like, not much to not like about it, really. Dunking, layup, it's a base elite. It's your standard procedure, but we've got some other cards to show you as well. So, again, pause the video if you need to take a look at this one in a little bit more depth, but let's move on. We've got a James Harden for the Rockets, as you can see. This one's interesting. You can see there's no real change with the stats here on the base that I'm looking at. You've got your post defense, your playmaking, offense again on the post, defense, outside scoring, rebound, athleticism, inside scoring, Mr. James Harden. And yeah, pretty nice standard card. Nothing else to really talk about in terms of this one, but it's nice to see another elite on the cards. See what I did there on the cards. Anyway, then we got the Greek Freak. It has to be the Greek Freak. You know it had to be involved. Speed, agility, the dunking, the layup. That is filthy. This card's going to be an absolute banger from the jump. You can already tell that dunking of 88, that 87 layup. I mean, the 3-point shot is 60. Let's leave that one, shall we? But mid-range 78 is nice as well. The scoring with contact 84. His speed, agility, and his well, his dribbling speed, it's all pretty fantastic. I mean, look at that offensive rebounding, the defensive rebounding of 85 for each, vertical 84. It's just a quickness, 86 strength. Like, I don't even know how to describe this card any more than a banger. It's an absolute banger, and it's a belter too. We'll call it that as well. But anyway, that's that one. Now, I believe this is the last one, and well, I'm in a Lakers sort of hoodie / track top. I mean, What's not to love, eh? LeBron James, the man, the myth, the legend. I mean, fantastic looking card. Dunking 87, that layup of 84, the speed 84, agility 82, dribbling speed 87, dribbling 84. It's a great card. Mid-range of 82, 3-point shot 81, strength 87, vertical 80. I mean, this man is an all-rounder. That offensive rebounding of 84, defensive rebounding 82. I'd say he's the Greek Freak on steroids. There's not too much else to talk about there. I mean, it's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. Crazy card. Super happy to see it. I'm really happy to be covering this. So I think that's going to be it. It's going to wrap up all of the stuff I've got to show you today. But remember, we're coming back with a bang. We've got gameplay, we've got pack openings, we've got news, the lot. It's all coming in, as well as my fellow Game Changers are also going to be dropping that content. So yeah, go check them out as well. But if you're new to this channel, you best be subscribed, or at least drop that subscription right about now, because we're coming in with the fire content real soon. Leave a like if you did enjoy it as well. Comment your thoughts down below. I'm sure I'll be able to answer as much as I can to a certain extent. And yeah, it's crazy. I'm looking forward to a great season. Season 5's around the corner. Let's make it happen, people. Stay safe, love to your families, take care, ta-ta, adios, bye-bye.